under that. He's coming out with a new album. I like it. All these guys are doing albums again, though. You notice that shit's coming back.
You know what I think about Kendrick?
Said it.
I'm gonna say it.
I don't like
I think
Kendrick.
Kendrick had a run where he was in a very serious conversation, and I think that it was highlighted by that time when he made the thing with Big Sean and something about he just East Coast, and then blah blah. I think the conversation was evolved into him and J. Cole, and I think that I never thought I was gonna say it because at that time I thought Kendrick was ahead of J. Cole. I just think J. Cole is just.
I'm a J. Cole guy myself.
J. Cole is something like wow. Like I'm wowed by that guy.
That's
like,
the first time I re-listened to a full hip hop album
J. Cole's
in a while.
Because J. Cole, like for example, he has White America in the palm of his hand, but he's not. It's not like he disowns. Like he is very upfront about Black America and some of the issues, and he's there, and I'm like, wow. And then his flow is unique, and his speed, delivery, vocabulary, all of it is so elevated.
Apparently, he can do.
I sent you guys.
And the thing about J. Cole is that he is. You listen to J. Cole, and you realize that anything he wants to do, he could.
He could do. Yep.
He just chooses not to. Like he's a relaxed, rich rapper. And
I like that.
It happens at his pace.
What did I say? I sent you guys I think it was like that Benny the Butcher and J. Cole.
Yes.
Right? And I was like, I'm done. J. Cole is in the GOAT argument for me. Like, end of discussion now.
Did you see that verse that I sent you?
Yeah.
With Bia?
Did you see when Drake
started doing
had J.
hilarious.
Cole on stage and basically gave him his flowers in real time?
Yeah.
Like Drake.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. Look, Google, YouTube.
Because you cannot deny him.
It's undeniable.
He's that L.A. Leakers thing when he finally went on L.A. Leakers.
Still love that.
Bro,
That's disgusting.
that album,
He's
You know what? Now
disgusting.
I'm gonna listen to it on the way home. But the
Yeah,
album, the
I
first
still listen
song
to it.
with the Cameron sample.
The last album you're talking about that he had?
Yeah, the very first song.
Yeah.
He has Cameron on it, and he's redoing one of
Yes.
Cam's.
Yeah.
And the
yeah.
scary part is
Yep.
like, I'm like, as I'm hearing that song, he's paying homage to Cam with that song, and I'm like, he's so much bigger than Cam. Like, no, like.
But these are the dudes that inspired
but
him.
I don't
It's
think you
like,
understand.
yeah.
Like, he's so much bigger than Cam. Like, that
Yeah,
is
Cam
like.
wasn't
Getting back to Kendrick real
huge.
quick for me, right? Because I never liked Kendrick, right?
I won't go that far.
Because no, I'm going to tell you. I'm just being truthful for me.
I liked a few songs.
Okay, I never liked Kendrick because I discovered Kendrick the same exact time that I discovered J. Cole.
Yes.
Right? I was stuck on the underground and in the reggae world for a minute, right? Because I mean that was our life. That's where
Yes.
we were. And then I finally, like years later, probably a couple years after like they had been out, I started listening to them. I just chalked them up as like every other new mumble rapper that came out, blah, 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 blah. But whatever. I fell big into J. Cole, and Kendrick just didn't impress me because he was doing the things that Kendrick was doing that was blowing people's minds. I had seen Scumby do like a decade earlier over any jazz beat anyone played in Chad Shed ever.
No,
you know what I mean?
But
So
he
like,
had a lot of his watershed moments was like in the awards when he came with the shackles.
Yeah,
There's
he's
a
right.
lot of-
I mean,
he's
I
got-
get you.
visually,
that
yeah, there's a
doesn't
lot of
speak to
shit.
me though,
I know
because
exactly.
you know what I mean.
So I
Like,
can understand.
but I'm not discrediting Kendrick.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna eat crow right now because he just recently released some shit, put out some like snippet of whatever. I see this just a couple days ago, and I go, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, you gotta remember he's also fucking with Dre.
Bro, it was like one of the most fire snippets of a verse I've ever heard. Because like his
And it was
flow,
Kendrick's.
and it was Kendrick. His flow structure was so unique and crisp, and just like, whoa. Now I get why people are so big on you, because if you would do things like this, your last couple
Well-
albums, I would have been set in stone. You know what I mean? Like,
This
You don't
is
think
dope.
that you're a little bit more hyper focused on different flows because you're expanding yourself?
Well, I mean, I always am, but no. Because,
know, but-
again, the Kendrick's flow never impressed me because it's Scumby's freestyle flow.
Got it.
You know what I mean? So like I
Yeah,
had been
you heard
exposed
about
to it
that
I-
shit for a
for
while.
like
Yeah,
2
but-
decades on just spitting off the head freestyles in the
I can
car.
tell you now, Kendrick.
You know?
What I do like about what's happening is, I was always scared of him being oversaturated, and now that he's comfortable and has the money and can take his time, now everything's gonna be fire, and that's what I.
I just love that all these guys are doing albums again,
Yeah.
though. Makes me happy.
Me
They're
too.
doing
I'm an
singles,
album guy,
and
man.
I wish Joyner would go back to an album. I don't, because you know what? Sometimes
You got to
A couple
remember,
of his singles
you
are
gotta
great,
stick with
though.
what works, right? So Joyner's,
No, his albums were good. Evolution was.
his
really
albums
I
were
love his albums.
fucking phenomenal. But again, think about what he's doing. This is what rose Joyner to his stardom was the punches, and then he lays a fucking haymaker of an album.
That's what I'm just
goes
saying. I'm
back
ready
to
for
punches,
another Joyner
remixes.
album.
That's why I was saying to JP last week. I didn't talk to you about it yet, but I think I'm actually going to take this seriously. So I subscribe to the Thule app. That's like Joyner's
Yes.
app, and I actually really like it. I use it for Oogie shit now because it keeps all your stuff way more organized than just using my notes. You know what I mean? And then if I want, I can test out my flows right there on the app. I can record my shit, listen to it in real time, and be like, oh, okay, well, I think maybe I want some ad-libs on this. Throw in some ad-libs, be like, maybe that's not too good. You know what I mean? So like you can really work through your songs on the app. So it's really cool. Not that they sponsor us or anything. I'm not trying to plug them. It's just really, really dope. But I went on the Thule app the other day and I noticed Joyner's now doing a competition where you got to write a verse over ISIS, his song ISIS that he does with Logic. They took Logic's verse out. You got to write a verse over that part. And then coming soon, either next week or the week after, is going to be Ramen and OJ, which is like one of my favorite Joyner songs.
Ramen and OJ.
So he's going to take out, I think it's, who is it? Lil Baby? Da Baby is on there?
Da Baby.
One of the babies.
No, Lil Baby.
Lil Baby?
Yeah.
Take out his verse, and then you write a verse for that. And then he'll pick his favorite one. Whoever wins that competition gets a feature on Joyner's next track that he's releasing, which that's fucking,
dope.
that's huge.
Do
like
it.
just
That's
the, you know what I mean? Like, but either way, I agree with you and I love albums, but I wish Joyner comes out with another album soon. But I do understand for him, that's what his fan base is used to. They're used to these remixes, these quick punch songs, leading up to probably a dope-ass album coming, Especially now. Dude's got money. Dude's got clout in the game. He can get pretty much any feature. You know what I mean? Like, had J. Cole.
That song was so good.
So good.
That track was fucking awesome.
J. Cole's take on that was
DJ K. Slay.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
It's R.I.P.
Drama King.
Gene found out about
I found out
an hour ago.
Yeah.
No, but you know what it is? Because his claim to fame, too, is like his mixtapes were like artists that weren't getting the mainstream Funk Flex, DJ Clue. He took a chance. Like, he's a big, like, Papoose guy. Like, I would have never known who Papoose is without that guy. You know what I mean? So, like, he's, like, he's solidified, like, literally in the hip-hop history books. Like, I think.
Oh, yeah, he gets a legendary ribbon.
Yeah,
Sure.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's a big